Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Well, today I have kind of a cool project for the 2002 Ford Ranger Edge. I went on OfferUp and I found this bed extender for 30 bucks, so I couldn't pass it up. It's stainless steel. I'm not sure the name brand. It's definitely used, but it's in good shape. But and it's made specifically for this Ranger. It came off of a 2001 Ranger. But the problem I'm going to have is it's got this Ford bed liner, as you may remember, and you can definitely see. The attachment points are behind this panel right here. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut, which is no big deal as far as I'm concerned, cut these pockets off the end, and then I'll have to see about how this mounts as far as, you know, what kind of clearance there's going to be on both sides. I'll definitely have to do some trimming, but not a big deal. I just need to go ahead and pop out some Phillips head screws that I've got securing this bed liner down. And I definitely like the bed liner, so I'm going to keep it. And I don't know how much I'll actually use this, but that's okay. I mean, when this is not in use, it folds back in, and you know, if nothing else, when I go to the store, you can put small items back here without them flying all over the rest of the bed. So I'm going to go ahead and actually move the truck over closer to the garage where I can have access to electric and my saw. And I think a skill saw is going to be the best way to go ahead and kind of cut out, do a surgical cutout of this. And we'll go from there. So stay tuned. All right, first order of business is to remove all of these Phillips head screws that I've got along the back. And there are also, I guess, 2 on each side. And that's pretty much it. That's all that holds in a bed liner. So I'll go ahead and get those out. And I'm going to slide the bed liner this way. I'm not going to fully remove it unless I have to. It's better work level if it's up here. Then I'll get out my saw and at least start by cutting off these pockets right there. And we'll go from there. All right, just real quickly wanted to show what it looks like underneath this drop-in bed liner. Now, if you may remember, I had sprayed in a cheap bed liner. So you can see it's still there. No rusting. It's kind of rubbing on that, which is fine. I expected that. Not a big deal. We really don't get a lot of rain here. So anyway, let me get this thing out. Just something else real quick that I noticed. This bed liner came out of, I think it was a 2003 Ranger Edge, but as you can see, this is a Ford part, and it looks like it fits from 93 up to probably 2011, I would imagine the last year of the Ranger. So this looks like it was probably maybe a dealer installed option. Anyway, kind of cool. All right, after about 20 minutes trying to find this stupid thing, I never know where to put all my stuff because I got projects spread out all over this entire property. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this off from about here all the way down. I'll probably follow that line right there and see if that's going to work. If not, I'll just take off more. It's like I said, it's the bed side is black behind there, so I'm not really too worried about how that's going to look. I don't need to take off any of this top part, so I don't know how pretty that's going to look because this is really not a blade for plastic, but it's the one I have for right now. So anyway, wish me luck. Well, that didn't take long. Got the passenger side off. That's how much I cut. I can go ahead and clean this up with a rasp or a file after I test fit, of course, to see how much more, if any, I need to take off. So time to go ahead and do this driver's side. All right, good news. First test fit went very well. It actually clips onto these little posts right here, these strikers, no problem. And the only issue really are these retaining things. I don't know why they have these red shims in them. Maybe they were wearing out and the old owner put those in there, although it seems like they're permanently attached. So the only issue is when you fold this from the closed position, from the open position to the closed position, you have to just pull these in so it clears this plastic right here, which that's okay by me. See, I'll have to do the same thing when I go to close it. I'll have to pull these out, and then you can flip it closed. These are to go ahead and lock it in place. You can see there, I'll try to zoom in without me being in the shadow. You can lock it in place with these. So you do that on both sides so it doesn't move. So I'm going to go ahead and find my my file and clean everything up. Meanwhile, we got Donovan there, who's enjoying this day, beautiful sunny day. We've had rain for a week, but today's supposed to be in the upper 70s, so no one's complaining there. All right, on to plan B. I went to go ahead and flip this thing back, put it into place, and I ran into a problem, which is not a big deal. You can see right there where this retention clip is scraping on here. Once it gets down past here, it's really difficult to release it so I can flip the thing back and forth. So the solution, I'm just going to cut off a little more of this on both sides. You can kind of see where it was scraping right there. And then that will allow completely free operation. So back to the saw. All right, got both sides cut out. This time I thought to put some tape there to kind of guide my line to make it nice and straight. I'm gonna go ahead and clean these up and then pop it back in. There's a possibility I might still have to take just a little bit out, or I might just have to kind of pull on that latch while it's operating, which that's fine, I'm not worried about that. Just wanted to let you know the file or the rasp was not the best tool. I found that a nice brand new sharp razor blade very easily cleans up these edges. Makes them nice and not sharp. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, get this put back in, and then I hope that'll be it. Well, the bed liner is completely installed, and this works almost very well. Just have to kind of help it beyond this flap right here, which is not a big deal. Don't care about that. Just go ahead and push that down. And I could cut that away if I want to, and I may in the future, but for right now, I don't have a problem just kind of pushing on that to get it to clear. Overall, the bed liner doesn't look too bad being trimmed. Like I said, because I think it's because it's black back there, so it blends in. I mean, probably not the, I guess this was not designed for a bed liner and a bed extender at the same time, but since I have them both, I'm gonna run with it. Very happy with the way that looks. I think it extends the bed to pretty much a full 8 foot. It's still a small bed, 6 foot bed, but when I go to Home Depot and I have to buy 2x4s or something like that, it'll allow me to go ahead and lay them flat in there, secure them down a little better, rather than put them up over the closed tailgate, which I was never really crazy about because you never know what you're going to lose on the freeway. So, definitely a success. My $30 bed extender. I know I've purchased one of these before when I had my F-150 and it was over 200 bucks, so another score for OfferUp, one of my favorite apps. So I think I'll take this time to go ahead and clean the truck up since it's been raining for a while, and plus I got crap everywhere to clean up. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I definitely appreciate it. Definitely look forward to reading your comments. Let me know what you think. And as always, we'll catch you on the flip side.